All right, so here we have Luna. No time frames were given on this one. Thank you, Ricky, for that. Anyways, we'll just do a general overview on this one. So we took out the critical $73-ish region that we spoke about coming in from last week. That is good, and that does initiate moves towards your all-time highs, which we're pretty much getting right here. And I'd essentially be looking for probably new all-time highs this week. This does look quite good right here. I imagine that we do also have hidden bullish divergence on the weekly RSI. We do, which is great. And on top of that, that just offers up an obvious area to be managing something like this on, which is just going to be below last week's wick low. As long as it's above there, it is macro, or it's not macro bullish, it's macro trending to the upside. And that would also be, I don't know, could we front run that with a $62 move right there for an invalidation on short-term bullishness? Yeah, I suppose so. As short-term, it very likely does trade back down a little bit. I mean, coming back down to 71.5 or $72 is completely fair game. Ultimately, though, this one is trending right now and looking quite good. So let's go over here and see if Daily Stokes actually agree with me. That would be the next sort of good signal to be looking for. And yes, they do. They do say that we're upside momentum as long as above 62.5. So you know what? I would not be waiting for last week's wick low in order to call this one a failure. I'd just be waiting for 62.5 on a daily closing basis. As long as it's above there, or essentially 64.5, anywhere around there is completely fine. This one is essentially in trending motion. We see that volatility is expanding right here. So let's just talk about the next sort of upside targets, I guess, for this one, which I do have out over here. That is going to be around about 86 to 86.5 bucks. I would be looking for a bit of a pullback after that. And then long-term upon validation above there. So let's say a daily closure above about 86.5. I would be looking for this one to hit the century mark, somewhere above triple digits, about 105 to 110-ish region, and then come back to it after that. Until then, short-term time frames, I imagine there's going to be an ebb and a flow, but as long as daily is above 62.5 bucks, I look at this one as macro trend in motion. I imagine that the monthly is showing strength into this monthly close here. Now, of course, we still got, another, 10 days, 10, 11 days, so that's fine. But ultimately, pretty damn good right there. Hard to be bearish on a chart that looks like that for the long term. All higher term time frames looking for continuation here. I think the 5-day is closing tomorrow, and the 5-day RSI just got into the bullish control zone as well. So I'm looking at all of this pretty damn good and very likely to be getting new all-time highs coming into the end of this year, actually. So a bit of a Santa rally for Luna here. Again, assuming it remains above invalidation, but even the 5-day RSI, 5-day volatility is also ticking up here as well. So this is all good in the hood. Hopefully that was helpful, and there you go for Luna.